So this is 3 things that I'm doing with my agency still in 2026 that are helping our clients to get really good results. And I want to share them with you so you can implement them yourself and get yourself good results or get your clients good results. So thing number 1, and I've already done a few videos on this, but it's really simple and it's still really effective. So what I'm talking about is ABO testing. And it's the same structure that I've done in a few other videos, which I'll link somewhere here or in the description. So very quickly what it is, you're gonna launch a new campaign, you're gonna test, you have your product or your service. You're gonna just break that product down into 3 different angles, 3 different ways that you can sell it. Now, one of them might be price, one of them might be testimonial based, one of them might be us versus them based, one of them might be video, UGC based, something like that, whatever it is. But you just want 3 unique ways that you could sell that product to your ideal customer persona. So you'll basically break down those 3 angles and then you'll make 3 separate ads on each of those angles. You want to have 3 completely unique UGC ads inside one ad set. You want to have 3 completely unique price ads inside one ad set and 3 completely unique us versus them ads in one ad set. And when I say completely unique, I mean, so one of them for the price is just going to be the product or the service, like key image of what it is, very clear, and the price. Another one might be a price comparison. So I've seen these work really well in B2B clients recently, where you're going to show a really detailed breakdown, itemized breakdown of the cost of using the traditional method versus your client's method. Really break it down, itemize, and that's another way to present the price. You're talking about the savings versus just this is how much it costs. And then a third way, and the same for the other 2 angles. So you end up with 9 ads, 3 ad sets, and you launch. And what we found with those smaller budgets, 1K to 6K, is that they perform much, much better than when you just lump everything into a CBO campaign, just one ad set, and you've got like 20 or 10 ads, whatever it is, in there. Really worth testing out if you're struggling trying to do this new Andromeda thing and dumping a load of ads into one campaign, because ultimately some of them just won't get spend. They tend to give a lot of spend to ads that don't produce any results, and it's hard to understand which way to go with your creative testing after that. So that's number 1. The second thing is actually sort of circumventing recent issues with meta ads. So what I'm referring to is restricted industries, and that led me on to checking some other platforms and actually leads quite nicely into today's sponsor. So I want to give a big shout out to Blockchain Ads for sponsoring this video. Now, Blockchain Ads steps in and solves this exact problem with restricted industries on meta advertising. So just to show you a little bit of what Blockchain Ads is, it is a performance-driven advertising platform, very, very similar to Meta or Google Ads. But what it does is allow you to advertise in those industries which are restricted on Meta, amongst other things. So let me give you a quick look at the Blockchain Ads platform and what it can do. So it's very similar in style and layout to Google Ads. If you look at the audience targeting though, this is where I was really impressed with the platform. So if you're running a company that is, for example, online casino, online games, stuff like that you just can't do on Meta anymore, you could literally come in and target those exact kind of people on this platform. Very, very easy to use and a really good solution rather than what we were doing previously with Meta ads with these restricted industries where there's complicated, tricky little workarounds. I came across this and I thought this is actually really, really good solution for businesses that are serious about ROI. They've got decent marketing budget and they want to advertise in those industries that Meta's not allowing. So that's number 2. And the third and final easy win thing that we've been doing to get our clients results on Meta ads, and this one again is back to Meta ads, is using AI to generate UGC content, really simple, old school UGC content where you're just going to write a script that has a decent hook, calls out a pain point, agitates it a little bit, presents the product or service as the solution, call to action, and you're out of there. And this is one of the biggest wins that we've been getting in 2026 with Meta ads, because we can get those concepts tested in our structure ABO. If we find anything that works UGC wise, it's no longer the case that we need to go to creators, write a new brief, wait for a couple of days for them to make it and then get back to us and then test it and find out it doesn't work. We can literally just jump onto ArcAds, bang out a script, even using another AI platform if we want to, tweak it a little bit and get that out and tested 10 minutes later. And then once we get the learnings from that test, we can iterate on it, again using ArcAds. But AI UGC is number 3 that is getting us really big wins in 2026 for Meta Ads. It's quick, it's super cheap, it's so much cheaper than it was when you had to go to actual content creators. So those are the 3 things that are really helping us get wins for clients in 2026 with Meta Ads. Number 1 is using that ABO structure still. 3 ad sets, different angle for each one, 3 ads per ad set. Let it go, and they work together incredibly well. Number 2 is for those restricted industry clients that we have. We've now got another option, which is blockchain ads, which I massively recommend that you have a look at if it's suitable for you. And number 3 is using AI UGC. It's performing incredibly well, and it gets us really fast learnings on angles, the same as we do with images. And then we can double down with real creators later, or even just more AI UGC content if the angle's working. So those are my 3 things. I hope you found them helpful. Try some of them yourself in your account. Let me know how you get on.